welcome to Align with Ariana. I am Ariana, of course, your favorite psychic medium. I am able to go beyond the veil of life and death to connect with spirits that are sometimes nice and sometimes not so much. So I want to welcome you here to my channel. So I have received a lot of requests that are asking me to actually do another reading on Chadwick Boseman. You guys wanted a part 2 to know if what is going to happen with his legacy, and you guys wanted to know, was there any foul play in his passing? You wanted to know if he was connected in any type of way to Kobe Bryant and some sort of sacrifice that was going forward. So let's get into this reading, as I will not be directly connecting with him. I will be connecting with the guides and the ancestors to make sure that this reading goes through the way it needs to go through. Now, I want to warn you that my content is very real and very true. So if you're very sensitive, this is not the channel for you. But I will say this: when I connect with his energy, when I connect with Chadwick, if you remember, if you did not get to see the first connection, the first video, please go back and look at that. But when I did connect with his spirit and his energy, I did feel something that was very off with the energy. I am not accusing anyone of what is happening. I only deliver the message from spirit because I work with my spirits and I trust in them very, very much. So when I look at his situation and everything passing, one thing that I feel very strongly with is that a lot of people had questions about how everything played out so quickly and why was this something that we could see coming. I will say that there was a lot of opportunities, a lot of contractual agreements leading up to his passing. He was offered a big role, a big deal, some sort of big contract that he was not able to fulfill. So this contract was it's very much in question. Okay, now the contract he was approached by 2 executives of a particular role that he was going to take, and with the contract it did guarantee a certain amount of money. Now I'm seeing that he had a connection with his family very, very strongly. He had a connection with his friends that were close to him, but he did not confine very much into his friends or even into his mate, into his wife that he does currently have. He has a lot of things that he did keep private and very, very secret. This is because a lot of the energies that he was battling, these were outside energies and outside sources. He was not able to confront these sources head on because of what happened. Now, what I do see is that he had a lot of things where he decided to fold on the energy. He decided to keep a lot of things private, as we all know and as many people know. But when I do connect with his guides and his higher self, what I am connecting with is that he actually was trying to refocus on building a family or building some sort of foundation for him. So it's very possible that a charity will be started with a foundation in his name, some sort of foundation, because these were his wishes, to have some sort of charity or foundation that can continue to move on to help young Black actors succeed and have some sort of success. I also see that within an offering, there was some sort of push for offering of a contract that he did not accept. He was approached by 2 individuals that he did not accept this offering. It seems the way they're describing it, as soon after he did not accept this offering, his health started to decline very, very quickly. What was going on was, whatever the connection was to these contracts or to this offering that he did have in play, it did not work out. With whatever reason, he did not want to move forward. I do sense that he had some sort of disconnection, and he was concerned or worried about his connection with his mate. Now his spiritual mate, which would be his wife or some sort of union with a woman, he was not happy with the way things were being done. Okay, some things were being done that he felt that was behind his back, and there will be a lot of light that comes to this situation. I do see there's a lot of secrets that is involved in this energy. Now, he decided to try to move forward with the strength card here that is showing up very, very much. And I am also seeing the contracts come up and show up in this reading very much, very, very heavily. So there were 3 people that were involved into wielding some sort of energy around his legacy, around who he is. Now, I do see on the spiritual side a deep connection with some sort of contract. He is somehow connected to Kobe. Now, Kobe Bryant did pass away early in the beginning of the year from a tragic incident. And I'm also seeing that there are ties or some sort of connection to a contract or some sort of agreement that did not follow through. Now, many of you will be thinking, why is this reading happening? I am here to speak truth. It doesn't matter which way that it comes, whatever way it comes, so be it. But I am here to declare and speak truth over what is going on, and things that will be out in the shadow will come to light. Because in this situation, I am seeing a lot of hands on deck with the wielding of his future, with the wielding or the playing or the manipulation of his energy and the future. So I want to warn you that this content is, like I said, it might not be for you, but it's definitely very true. Okay, so one thing that I'm picking up in the spiritual realm as well is that he worked really hard for his legacy. He worked really hard, but he got tired of working and not seeing the results that he was promised. He was promised some particular role. He was promised some particular role in the acting area or some way of an award. He was supposed to get an award this upcoming year for a particular role that he played in, some sort of role that he was going to be acknowledged for, and he did not get to see this. I see the characteristic very similar to Kobe as he was getting ready to have some sort of reward for his achievements and his success that he was getting ready to accomplish, and it just didn't happen right before he passed away. This is the same thing that Spirit is actually guiding me, showing me that this is very common between the two energies. Now, the two energies were considered role models for the Black community or just for people in general to have some sort of success being a Black, brown man, to have success, to wield their way in some type of way to a pinnacle or to a high point in their life. So what I am saying, this is very, very common. He was losing the energy to fight all of the contracts. There were multiple contracts that were being involved, that were being negotiated on. He was losing that energy. He did not have the fight. Now I see someone on his behalf that was speaking for him and that was going behind his back, signing contracts or doing something that they necessarily were not supposed to do. I will tell you guys, there will be some more secrets that will come out about this situation, and it will not be something that will come out very quickly. These are things that are going to come out over time. So you will see some sort of truth or some sort of light in this situation. I'm feeling very saddened by the information for him as he is talking about how everything happened so quickly, from the memorial, the passing, the memorial, and all of these things happening very quickly. And then the way that everything happened, and a lot of people were not able to connect with him or be involved. I will tell you that it's a lot of energy of manipulation here. It's a lot of energy that is not wielding a peaceful way, a peaceful passing of him. There are some things, like I said, that will come forward to light about some deals or some things that he was working on, but they will come over a period of time. This is not something that will be released immediately. This was kind of after the dust has settled a little bit. I'm also seeing that the dealings he was connected to, it was a lot. So many people do see the sickness that he did have, but I don't see it in the spiritual aspect of things. I don't see it in the spiritual spiritual connection of his higher guides and his ancestors, I see that a lot of things were manipulated to be, okay? So I want to be very clear that none of these things have come forth and been confirmed. I'm just picking on what I am picking up in the spiritual aspect of things, that there was many hands on deck. I do not feel that this is just completely honest. I also see some sort of combination of relationships that brought a heartache. So there are multiple parties involved with some sort of heartache, or some bringing him some sort of pain, some sort of letdown, because it is very hard right now in the spiritual aspect of things that he is trying to will forward. I do see that someone will be moving forward with trying to hold on to his assets or hold on to what he did accomplish, but I also see that it was not very much accomplished, okay? It was a lot of things, a lot of loose ends that related to his contracts and his deeds that were not settled or completed. I also see that the surrounding energies around him was is very hurtful for a lot of people, very hurtful for his family, and his mother is actually very supportive in trying to help him ascend in his process. His mother is very aggressive with her healing process and his healing process as well. So she is helping him on his journey to make sure that things will be completed. I also see that there is also another male entity that is trying to work with and get the names to his work. Everything that he has done, he is not being properly paid for some of his work. So his mother and another male energy, this could be someone that is like a brother to him, or someone that's very close like a brother, with helping him get back some of the things that were due to him in this lifetime as it results to material gain and material works of his energy and things that he had done in the acting career. I am also seeing that someone might come forth very, very soon as it relates to having some sort of a new beginning for him. Like I mentioned before, some sort of charity. The charity is showing up as like a new beginning, like a baby, like a new process for it to be rebirthed for him. And someone is going to be moving very, very quickly. They're very impatient. A lot of his money will be distributed out, but it will more so be trying to get the monies back, because I see other people's have a lot of ties and connections to his gain, to his material gain. I also see that someone will be seeking some sort of spiritual direction on how to connect with him and what to do with a lot of things that he has, because he did not pass away with a lot of his money. Someone had majority control that they actually released, and it is very sad because his works should have been kept with him. His material work should have been kept, but it's a lot of mismanagement that I do see here. Someone is living the life of an illusion, and there was some sort of manipulation, some sort of wielding in a magical way for things to unfold in his life quickly in a downward manner. So I will tell you guys that what I am picking up on in the energy, there's a heavy connection between him and Kobe, and I do see a lot of manipulating energies that is connected and tied to his name. So I want to warn you that none of this stuff has come out to be confirmed, but there will be some secrets that will come forth, and like I said, they will come over time. This is not something that will happen immediately, but these things will be happening that will come forth that will give you hints or ties or connections that there could have been some sort of contract or sacrifice made on his behalf because of his prestigious role in the community, and especially in the Black-brown community, on who he is and what he did to bring or share some sort of light. We are talking about a light being a light vessel. I do see that he is actually in a resting state. His mother and the energy that's very close to him is trying to will him forward, to push him forward. He does have some things that he has completed, but he does kind of want to give up. He doesn't necessarily want to move forward for this next phase in his life. But you guys, I will tell you, this is very unsettling, very, very unsettling. So I want to thank you guys for aligning with Ariana. If you would like your own personal reading, please visit www.alignwithariana.com. Also, if you would like to join me on my journey with veganism and getting all of your vitamins, please join the link for more details, for more goodies, for more working your magic. Peace, love, wadu.